How's it going, Jeff? Still checking my settings, making sure everything is good on here. Is mic volume okay? Poof. There I am. All right. I think this is going okay. See if we get some more people in here, but I do have this little beauty right here that I picked up. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not sure who is doing what tonight, but I didn't see anybody on YouTube right now, so I decided to jump on. Huh, there we go. Hector's. Hello, hello, hello. Blues Coins. Yay. Oh, I'm Blues Coins. Yeah, I'm in the stream. Sounds great? Good. I always worry about the transfer of sound and video going through OBS that's linked up to StreamYards that's linked up to YouTube. So I always try to do at least a volume test to make sure I could be heard and understood. Never mind the mess. It's actually clean. Just got off work. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations on that. It's always nice to be able to get off work. Tonight, I'm sporting my bathrobe. I am dressed underneath it, but we try not to keep the heater too fired up in the house. So sometimes we just need maybe a little something just to help with the coolness. And I like wearing my bathrobe. Basically, I made it from my bedroom to the kitchen for coffee and my office for the rest of the duration of my day and evening. Been doing some trolling around on eBay. Not finding much there. It's 3 p.m. You're 3 p.m. You're East Coast. It's 5:30 my time. But I did pick up a government mint sealed box of 1973 proof sets. And I was getting ready to tear into them. And I did get this side opened up, and I pulled this first set out. And then I thought, I better do a show. Why not jump online, do a show, see what we have here. This box is from the Bureau of the Mint in San Francisco. There is 5 1973 proof sets in this box, and it was originally sent to Illinois. And it does have a postal date on it of July 26, 1973. And that's all on the label. But I'm not going to show too much of the label because the original purchaser information is on it. And I don't want to give that information out. So that is that. They smell like proof sets. What's going on, Aunt? Let me see. How about, what's this button right? Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah. See, there's my cover page. It says "Welcome to Blues Coins," and today I'm opening up a mint sealed box of 1973 proofs. And I do have a disclaimer, and y'all could read that. I'll leave it up there for a few. Okay, I think that's enough of that. There we go. So let's just stick that right there. These are beautiful, untouched, unnoticed 73 proofs. First time they're seeing daylight. All right, so let me see. Turn that one off. Turn this one on. Let's stick this underneath the cam, the scope. And we're going to start with the Kennedy. and see if we could find anything exciting. I'm going to have to do a little adjusting on this for focus and, oh crap, I can't see that. And adjust the lighting, because the lighting is going to be the issue with this. If I turn that up, that's a little too bright. Bring that down just a little bit. See if I could do a little focusing. See, like I said, light's going to be an issue. There's going to be a glare. Well, we're going to see if we get through this. See if anything could be picked up exciting on it. Wow, that glare is terrible. My goodness. That's natural light. I always don't like doing these proof sets because the glare is terrible on them. And sometimes it's hard to see. Oh, God, that looks terrible. I'm not ready. I'm just like Ken. I'm not ready. All right. Let me move that out of the way. Let me see if I get another light source on this. Maybe it will help with the glare. If I put this lamp on it. No, that don't do nothing but make it worse. I don't think this is going to do anything but make it worse. Lighting is such an issue all the time. You would think I'd be more prepared. I'm not. I just kind of wing this together sometimes. See. If I put that right there. And see if I could turn this one. If I could put it like that. I don't think that's going to do any good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me try angling the holder. That's a good idea. What can I have? I'm not ready. I should be ready. Let me put that underneath it. That ain't gonna work. Oh my. Yeah. This is how prepared I am. Probably should have worked this out earlier. Well, that looks better. Jason, welcome. Okay, that looks a little better. Might be able to pick out something on that. And I got my light off. And I'm still going to have a glare problem. But I think we're going to be able to work through it. My biggest issue is that looks focused to me, and I know it's not focused. Cousin Jeff, welcome. All right. Let's see if we can work it this way. Focus. I'm over on the Kennedy side. Not the Kennedy, the Ike. And focus. Oh, no. See, this is what I get. I'm sorry, y'all. But I might have a solution. If I could do that, focus. I think I'm going to be okay. There we go. Okay, that took some of the glare out. I'll just try to put the target area not in the middle of the lights. Roadrunner! See, that still doesn't look focused to me. That looks a little better. Okay. Every once in a while when I'm doing these sets, or if I have a real shiny coin, I actually have, these are light diffusers that you put on 35 millimeter cameras. And I put that over the top of the coin, and it helps diffuse the light. It looks like I got a mod in the house. That's good. There's Rhonda. Welcome, welcome. Over to the quarter side. Hi, Amy. Yeah, I wasn't going to call no one out, but I did see that I had a mod because a message was approved. Sorry, I missed your big show the other day. I think I was uptown doing something. And over at Roosevelt Dime. Yeah, I kind of know the feeling of getting frustrated with stuff. I've been working on a project over here for 2 months, and I'm finally got it to the point where I'm going to be able to get it in the mail tomorrow. And I'm excited about that. Now, I know on the 73 proof, you are looking at the U and the S for doubling. And you're basically looking for a fat U on the bottom. And it looks like I got some type of goober on the eye. Okay. Yes. Let's go to the back. Still working on the first set. No need to look to see if it's full step because most proof sets are going to show full step or something real close to it. I am looking for anything that's kind of different on these. I did get these for a good price delivered. So I was really excited about getting the 73s. It is a shorter print run. Yeah, you can't tell we're over at the dime. All right, Amy, don't drop the soap. Over to the quarter. If y'all see something I might have missed, just shout it out in chat. I am keeping an eye on it to the best of my ability. Not seeing too much on this first set. That's okay though. Go over here to the Ike. I don't have my list sitting up in front of me to make sure I'm looking in certain areas of the coin that's supposed to show something on some of these. But we're just going to go through them. We're just going to go through them. We're going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. And over to the Kennedy. Everything's looking pretty right and tight on this. Once I go through them, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'll probably put them back in the box and just throw them in the drawer. Okay. So if I go to this button and I hit, there we go. And that is the first one. There we go. Little coffee. Set number 2, Seeing Daylight, for the first time since it was produced in 1973, and poof, there it is. Look at that. That box is right and tight, not a scuff on it. Whew. I've had this box for a couple of weeks now, and I've been really going through the process of, do I want to open it or just leave it sealed? But with that type of thinking, I am also looking at, what fun is it sealed? See, you took the clear plastic part off the bottom and it will not focus. Oh my good. You having problems? And let me see. That looks real nice. You're not going to be, you might not be able to tell this, but that nickel it does have a little bluish green toning on it on the bottom. It's real nice. When you put it back on, did it help? We'll start over here. Oop, wait, hit the wrong button. Okay, hold on. Turn that off. Turn that one on. I need to get all these buttons set up on a little foot pedal so I could just hit a button with my foot. Yeah, that blue toning or bluish green toning, I think that's some of the best looking color there is. I really like the blue toning, the bluish green tonings on these coins. Go up here to the quarter. See, there's a little rainbow effect on that. Mint mark. Yeah, it works fine. That's weird. We've always had success taking the bottom part of our caps off and not have a problem. Maybe you just got one of them. Maybe you just got a little bit different scope. Oh, what is that on the case or is that on the coin? What a spot to have a little carbon deposit on it. I will be going through all of these sets again, but I'm going to loop them. make sure I didn't go past something, because just kind of just showing them off right now and quickly going through them. Over to the Kennedy. Kennedy is the cream of the sets for DDOs is on the Kennedy. It looks like there's something inside of that B, maybe some gunk. Jason, mine is a 50 to 1,000 time. Did you? I know this is probably going to sound dumb, but did you try focusing, or do you have an automatic focus one that everyone wants? I get done with this set here, I'll show you what I got from my scope. And over to the dime. Not seeing much so far. Not expecting to find much. Finding a sealed, unsearched proof set that has a DDO or a DDR or an RPM on one of the coins. It could be difficult, but the search is fun. The search can be fun on these things. And I'm not too familiar with the quarters. I'm assuming that they're supposed to look that thick. See, what's that right there on that part of the U? Is that on the case or is that on the coin? That is on the case. The real work is me going back through these sets and bringing up the websites and my books. So I go through each coin individually with the loop and double checking. I'm in a habit of looking at my stuff 2 or 3, sometimes 4 times just to make sure. I could be looking at a coin one day and I could just be having a bad day. And I'll look at it again a couple of days later and notice an RPM that I missed. So I'm in pretty good habit of checking and double checking, triple checking all of my stuff. And last one, Kennedy. These proof sets could be gotten pretty cheap. They're a fair market value on them is anywhere between $9 to $11. If you could pick them up for even 12 or 13, that's still a fair price considering it's a short print set. If you could pick them up for the price I picked these up at, and they're in a mint sealed box, unsearched, then that's the way to go. With the shipping on these, I got them for $11.50 a set. So I was real happy with that price. That's why I bought them. I thought it was a fair deal. And there's, let's see, turn that one off, turn that one back on. See, that's why I need that little foot thing over here, so I could do it with my foot. Yep, see, not even putting it together right. Let me try this way. And that is number 2 of 3 sets. Now, there's my scope. And I got it up. And it works out great because I could put a set on this and I can move it everywhere. And it will slide between the box and the bottom of the scope. So I could do anything with it and not have to worry about nothing. Well, Jason talking about, there's supposed to be a little cap that comes off of the scope. And it sticks down maybe what, half an inch, 3/4 of an inch. And it's kind of opaque looking. And a lot of us, we take those caps off because then we can get that much closer to the coin. Now mine, I have a button over here I could push to take a picture, but it doesn't really work that good because then the camera shakes. And I got a button on the other side where I could zoom, we'll bring it in just a little bit. I don't mess with none of the buttons. And then in the front is a little manual focus thing. So pretty basic. I think it was $25. Hi, Ken. No, I do not have a Santa hat. I got some cowboy hats. I don't even think I have any of those in here. Maybe. I got a big mess behind me, but I'm not going to show off. For people just joining us, I opened up a government mint sealed 1973 proof box. Inside the box is 5 sets. I've already, ooh, there we go. Hey, 1973 government mint sealed box. Inside the box is 5 1973 proof sets. And for the first time, these proof sets are seeing the light of day. These are untouched, unsearched. They're nice. They're real nice. Okay, let me see. Excuse me for a minute. I'm gonna blow my nose. All right, see, and then our high temperature today was like 33. Yes, it is. I was going back and forth for a couple weeks on, do I want to open it or do I want to leave it sealed? And I decided to open it because what fun is it leaving it in the box and not being looked at, cherished, whatever. I'm going to end up getting more. I got feelers out for me to pick up these government sealed sets. And if I could find them in any year at a reasonable cherry picker's price or just below market value, I'm going to pick them up. But these are nice. Mm. 1973 Air. Ooh. That Ike might be Cameo. Underneath the scope we go. And let's turn that off and turn that on. Let's go over here and start with the nickel. Looks like a little hit on the rim of the coin above the G. Yeah. Yeah, when the boxes are just beat to hell and the cases that, I mean, you look at it, you could tell there's a coin in it. Yeah, these are nice. Some of them do have some little scuffs on it, and that's expected. I'm not expecting perfect coin or perfect cases. Wait a minute. I need to go down here to the penny. That's what I'm working on, the penny. Now that little discoloration you are seeing, a little reddish haze, orange haze on it, that is actually from my filter. If I don't put the filter on it, then you get really bad glare. And then sometimes it's better without the filter. It depends on stuff wants to cooperate or not. Yeah, that last set I had, the nickel had a real nice bluish green haze on it. And see, I ain't getting no light on that at all, and that's driving me crazy because can't see. That's not helping at all. There's always a light issue. Chromatic. See, and that tee looks like it was put on there by a third grader. It's all messed up. Over to the quarter side. Looks like another little ding on the coin right there. Mint mark looks all right. Oh, that looks good. Ear, hairline, bust, shoulders. All right. The Ike. See. Let me rotate that around. Look at that L again. Looked like there was something on the end of it. Stop shaking. Goodness. Can't touch nothing. It'll shake you to death. Yeah, that looks right. That looks good. I hate the glares that you get off of these things. But I'm not interested in, hey, look, The W mint mark. And Kennedy. We'll start off on the letters. Focus. I know Ken and Mantic and CJ, they've been working on their SANS database. If you want to put a plug in for your Patreon, Ken, go ahead. More than welcome to do that. Trying to get the word out on the great things that they are working on this new database that's going to be a one-stop shop. And I am looking forward to it. I'm tired of going back and forth between 3 different sites looking at stuff. But in all fairness, my go-to site is Variety Vista. Their site it works good for what I'm using it for. Interesting finish. No cost inspection attribution. Oh yeah. That sounds good. I'm starting to get better at attributing these coins and going back and forth. I mean, I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 13 books, and that's not including my pattern books. And then you got all these websites out there that have a fair shake at it. And I can't wait until I can just go to one site for all my needs. Because navigating around some of these sites can be trying sometimes. Oh, nice. Yeah. You're going to have a safe as big as a house to store everything. Down here to the quarter. Over to the Kennedy side. Yeah, and a moat with alligator. Yeah. I'll come over there and run your security on it. I got combat experience. I'll sit up in a turret. I'll have a good time. Just got to keep bringing me coffee every once in a while. See? And this one I have to pause on because... All right. That PV pointer had a bunch of crap on it. Yeah, lower left of that A. Right there. I could put a little shadow on it. Looks like there's something there. Let me see what the other letters look like. What's over on this side? Looks like there might be something on that R. I get different light, different angle on it. Well, that didn't help at all. Let me turn it around. Let's look at it this way. Focus. Hold it still. Bottom of the B. Oh, God. Focus. Light source. The shadow on it. See what it looks like on this side. Maybe it'll look different this way. Not seeing nothing. All right, let's go back over here. Not seeing nothing on the L, the 0. The A has a little hiccup. Looks like the R has a little hiccup. What's the bottom of the R look like? Get off that glare. Separation. That's right. The separation in the craters. My book told me about that. Did I remember? Not at the moment. Okay. Let's take a second out here. Let me bring this out. It's the Wexler Caulfield Flynn Ike book. 73. All right, 73S proof. That's DDO. DDO proof. Yep, there is a DDO MD1 Master Die Dublin, Master Die Dublin 2, DDR MD. What the? So there's a few master double dies. Yep, not much. You're looking at page 170. Okay, let's go back up to that. That's the crater underneath FG. Yeah, that's the crater under FG. And I got my light turned up all the way up. And I'm not seeing it. Stars. The B. Let's go back up to the B. Yeah. All right. Not seeing enough. I'll have to go through this. Why is my got my scope light up all the way and it doesn't seem to be very bright? What do the stars look like? See, the stars show that's probably Master Die Dublin. I'm not seeing enough to tell me different, and I'm not seeing any more to tell me any different. All right, let's go see what the Kennedy looks like. I'll loop that one again. I'll be able to see more with my loop. I could I could play with the angles of it and get rid of some of that glare and make it more right for viewing. Rotate it this way. Nope, wrong coin. There, this one. God, my light sucks. Why? Does it have to do that? That didn't help at all. What's wrong with my filter? Filter sucks. Not round. Get some of the lights off the Christmas tree. Yeah, that's what I had to do. Just line this whole room up with lights off the Christmas tree. That'd be great. I could have a little party in here. Ugh. Been sitting in this chair too long. Okay. Disco ball. Yeah. That'd be cool as heck. Have a little disco ball going above me. I could just sit back in my chair, looking up at it, getting all dizzy and enjoying life. Yeah. Got to make sure I write a letter to the scope people for providing a light source that is nothing but reflective. That's ridiculous. Brownies?
The two complete pieces don't have nuts. That's the crumbs out of the ones that did.
Cool. Thank you, sis. There. That's number 3. 2 more to go. Let me put it back in that little stand over here. They're just held on by little tabs, and it's easier to maneuver the set around if you just take it off. But it also helps if you put it on the right way so it closes properly. Light of day number 4. Yeah, I've noticed that on ones that have been circulated really well and abused, looked at a million times, those tabs get a little brittle on them. I'm really think I'm going to be okay with these. It looks pretty good. Okay. Look at that. Wrong button. Let's turn that one off. There we go. Wish there's a... Let me try that. Let me try something to see if this might work a little better. If I put that stand at a little bit of a angle. Cameo before 77 is a winner. Yeah. And the issue I have is I don't have a lot of experience determining Cameo or not. We're starting on the Kennedy on this one. See, still same, 73. Yeah, I still got a little bit of learning to do to distinguish Cameo so I could recognize it more easily and effectively. And why? Focus. I really screwed with my dog last night. I think he still hates me for it. But I took a tennis ball and I had it in one hand and I put it behind my back and I put it in another hand and brought it out and showed him. And then I put it behind my back, switched hands, brought it out and showed him. And he's watching me. He's watching this ball go back and forth behind my back in different hands. And in one of them, when I switched the ball behind my back to the other hand, I brought this one out. That's a 9-inch tennis ball. And his eyes went, pow! And then I put it back behind my back and it brought back the small tennis ball and showed him, and his eyes went, pow! So I really messed with him a little bit. I know I ain't right for doing it, but it was funny. I gave him a biscuit afterwards. He was happy. He's always happy to eat a biscuit. Over to the Kennedy, or not the Kennedy, Ike side. Like I said before, I'm not expecting to find anything. But you got to look. I can make a difference between a $10 to $13 proof set to a $30 or $40 proof set. See, in this way, I get to enjoy the coin. That glare is, I'm telling you, we are going to have issues. We're going to have major issues with this glare. We put it up on a little bit of an angle. Yeah, his eyes got big. He couldn't figure out what. I tried to fool him a couple months ago. Hey, look, it's a gold coin underneath the it's gold underneath. There's gold in them quarters. that look out of focus to y'all? Or is my eyes just gone? I think that's better. To the dime side. And there's that glare. It's I turn down the light a little bit, then it's dark. Sorry, sucking thing. Don't you love it when the host of the show just sits here and does nothing, says nothing, just looking at a coin, just ooh, ooh. For people that do shows or thinking about doing shows, sometimes this is not easy. And I'm not coordinated enough to go from page to page to page going, okay, well, on the penny, we're looking for this over here. And then on the nickel, we're looking for that over here. That's just too much clicking. Get confused. There's some surface stuff on this case. Let me look at that. Yep, that's all surface. Always got to make sure. And the thing looks out of focus to me. I don't believe there's anything on the dimes to be looking for. Quarter. I always see the big. When you look at the bottom of that E, nice and thick. And the left-hand side of the A, I always stop and then I have to think, okay, that's regular design. Extra thickness is not. Some of the pennies still get me sometimes. I'll just be looking at them and something will catch my eye and it just looks a little thick and I have to pause and look at it and then try to think, okay, wait a minute. Okay, that's part of the design. It's supposed to be like that. Over here on the Ike side. See, there's that same spot on the bottom of the A and the bottom of the R. So now that pretty much confirms that it's some type of master die doubling, or I'm not seeing enough of it to say it's MD because it's not everywhere. Look at the craters. I'm not seeing anything special with them. FG looks good. That crater looks. That crater looks good. Wingtips. The breast, okay. Go over to the Kennedy. And these will all get re-looked at again under a loop. Okay. One more set to do after this one. See him come over here. You don't trust your voices? I trust mine. They haven't steered me wrong yet. Yeah, even when I'm role searching, I search using my loop. And then if I see something that needs better attention, then I scope it. See if it, ooh, what was that? A little piece of the paper fell out. Oh, they're off the edge of the box. And the last one. The reverse of the Ike has a little hazing on it. And there's some hazing on the front of the Ike. Okay. That's all right, though. Let's put this underneath the scoop. You listen to them when they say eat more bacon? No, I don't want that button. How about that button? Yeah, I always like it when it tells me to eat more bacon, too. This is the last set. And this set has a little bit of hazing on it. You really see it on the Ike mostly. The other coins don't look too bad, but now I've lost my focus again. And we're starting on the Kennedy here. If y'all couldn't figure that out already, you're all pretty smart. I'm sure you had that figured out. And come on, stupid. If I turn the light off, and just use the natural light in here. Can't see nothing because it's dark. We take one of them tabs and I'm going to fold it in half, put underneath the mint set on top of my box, see if I can give it a little bit different angle there. There we go. No die crack. No nothing. Over to the Ike side. Now, when I first started looking at Ike's more closely, I was looking at that O and the word God, and I'm like, okay, how come that has points on each end of it? But it comes to find out that's part of the design. Now, a DDO will also have zeros that look close to that, where they're not perfectly round. So being able to tell a design element from a DDO or a DDR is just knowledge of just looking at these coins. And I've only been doing this, I'm going on 2 years, January, end of January, I think it's 2 years of me doing this. And sometimes they still get me. Look at smiling. Got a little booger underneath his nose. If I tilt his face up this way, he could look at you. Quarter. An interesting mark on his hairline, and I don't remember seeing that on the other ones. I don't even know where my pointer went. There's my pointer. I'm actually looking right there. I don't remember seeing that on the other ones. Most likely it's a design element. So you can see it on that little crease right there too. All right, let's see what else we can find on it. If I can hold it still enough to look. Rotate it. That might have been a very small class 9 on it. And that might be an RPM. I know on some of these S-Mint marks, the RPM is so faint you can only see it in the bottom circle of the S. You'll see little stragulations of metal in it. Yeah, that mark is Odd location. See, I'm still learning on the class 9s, or the different classes of the different classes of these. And if I'm saying this right, a class 9 will be in the middle of the coin, and then they work outwards in theory. Help me out on this one. Well, thank you, Ken. I appreciate the kind words of gone further in the hobby than most people have. Class 9 is direct center. And then if I'm remembering or if I'm recalling correctly, as it goes out on the coin is your class 8s. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I couldn't tell you what I did yesterday. Class 9 is specific to a single squeeze area. Class 6 would be a tilted hub. Some of this stuff on these coins, people don't. Had a friend sent me a message. Yeah, I got to do some more reading on those classes. They could be confusing for people like me. What time is it? Wow, it's 7 o'clock already. I've been doing this a while. And then I get to do it all over again with the loop. I think we're down over here on the nickel side. Ah, I thought that might have been pretty cool. Had that. Where'd it go? Where'd the coin go? There's the coin. Had that spot right there, and I'm like, ooh, maybe. Excuse me. No, that's in the case. And the backside. Does it have full steps? It better. It's a proof set. Won't accept nothing less. That's pretty close. They're a little weak. Might be a couple. Looks like there's a mark on the left-hand side. I've actually seen eBay listings where people will put it's a proof coin with full steps. I'm like, I hope so. Is it better? But this has the same marks on it. All right, let me turn it around this way. All right. Now let's go back to this side and look at them again this way. Get a different angle on them. You see different things. And this looks pretty much right and tight. All 5 sets look like they're right and tight, like they're supposed to be. That's okay though. If finding varieties and errors on these coins was easy, then there wouldn't be any fun in it. Yeah, the quality of the strike on proof coins is so much superior to the business strikes. So you're going to have more detail. You're going to have fields that are shiny, that proof that that proof appearance on them. And then the first coins produced on the dies, when they're fresh dies, not beaten to death, will give you the real nice deep cameo appearance. You can even find a proof-like finish on business strike circulated coins. That's because it's the first coins it's been struck. It's been struck on those dies, and they're not all beat up and everything yet. So they're giving you a better strike. So you'll get a better looking coin. That's all I know about the process. And I think I heard that. I think Ken talked about that at one time, and I might not even be remembering it correctly. So I don't want to pass on bad info. Look, see, it's a white AM. I love it when I look at my security. I hear something outside, and I look at my security cameras over here, and there's a truck just cruising past a house at about reverse speed, but going forward. And then I think there's 14, is it 14 or 16 steps in the back of the memorial? I want to say it's 14. I already looked at the dime. Let's go over here. I look at the nickel. Yeah, I think we looked at the nickel. Yeah. I was working my way this way, wasn't I? We already already looked at this coin. I look at all this stuff. Yeah, I looked at all this stuff. It's a lot of steps. There is 1,000 steps. Can you imagine getting a PCGS holder back and it says full 1,000 steps on it? That'd be cool as hell. That'd be the best. I think that's it. I think I got them all done. Whoops. There we go. See? I put it in backwards. It won't close. I did that with every set. I stuck them in backwards. That was a fun little box to go through. Ooh, I'm going to put them back in the same order. Get back in there. Get back in there. They're getting closer. One left. What's going on, Cajun? There we go. And there it is. What it was. Government mint sealed box, 1973 proof sets, 5 sets in the box, packaged fresh. We went through them. We looked. We saw a lot of nice coins, and that's always a good thing. I'll have to go back through them. I'll have to do a little reading and some picture comparing on how to determine cameo and deep cameo on these coins, because those sets will command a little bit of higher premium. In the long run. And then my books and the websites and looping everything, that's going to be another 2-hour job. So there we go. I want to thank everybody. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the little show and seeing nice government mint sealed boxes look like. I don't want to show off I do that and I do that. There, see, I covered a guy's address up that originally purchased it, but that's what the label looks like. It is stamped, government stamp, and that's the machine when it goes through. and that's 726.73. And that's what they look like. 5 sets in the box. They could be found. You got to watch it though. The set may only be worth $10 or $11, and they want $13, $14 a set plus shipping. So some people are in the process of just trying to make a little bit extra money on it. But there's the 73s. I am in search of more of these sets in different years in the mint sealed boxes. I could find them all day long searched. I want to be the first eyes on them. So I got feelers out there. I'm searching. I got a bankroll for it. And that's what I'm doing. But I ain't paying over fair market value for them. So don't come at me with outrageous prices. But other than that, I want to thank y'all for showing up and hanging out. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't to. Hit that little bell notification. I'm in the process of resetting up all my video stuff, and I'm going to start coming out with some more videos again. I hibernated for a while, so I am coming back, and I'm coming back slowly because I don't want to burn myself out on it. But I thank y'all for showing up. I'm not sure who's on. What's it, Monday night? Who's on Monday nights? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Check your notifications on your own YouTube. It'll tell you. Other than that, y'all take care. Enjoy yourself this evening. Try not to work too hard. Y'all have a good one. Blues Coins is out.